What's up, everybody? What a crazy market trend today. Just look at the patterns, look at the charts. This is insane. Let's break it down for you guys and let's just learn together. Okay, so first thing first, we have two double tops actually on this chart. We have one and then we have two. So now let's split it in half and then I'm going to break it down with you guys when to enter and exit. How do you know for yourself for the future? That's the whole point of my YouTube channel. You guys should know how to play stocks yourself. Perfect. So we have one loop and then two loop. That was our first double tap. And then the second double tap is one loop and two loop, second double tap. When to enter and exit, both of them have different entries and exit symbols, systems, and when to know. So let's break it down for you guys. Let's go take a trend line, and we're going to start from the lowest point from where we started our double tap. We're going to make a cross line above, just like this, and we're going to match it perfectly all the way until we reach the top like this. Now let's zoom in and let's understand. So you see, we aligned perfectly right over here. We started from the bottom where it started, our double tap, and then we enter into puts right over here. You could have cashed and made a lot of money through here. That's what we do. We don't like playing calls when we go up because we don't know if it's going to form a double tap or not. In order to know when it's going to form a double tap or not, this is the best chart. And I've tried every single chart, trend line, everything. This is just the number one thing how to do it. If you short sell on a double tap, you can make the most money versus buying calls. So when you know when it's even going to form a double tap, I mentioned in my previous videos, once you see the first sign over here going down and then coming back up, that's when you know it's going to form a double tap. And that's when you make our trend line from the bottom. So that's number one. Number two is over here, this side over here. But you don't have the lowest point. It's actually coming from up on top. So how do you know when to enter or exit? Let's get rid of this and let's explain it. You're going to go from the highest point that we had, and we're going to make a different kind of trend line. Instead of going from down to up, you're going to go from up to down. You're going to line up perfectly from here, going all the way sideways. Perfect. Just like this. And that's when you know when to enter or exit. So for some people, this is maybe a bit tricky when to know when enter and exit. So what you're going to do, you could do a second option is you can make a line across your chart, horizontal line, and you go from the loop right over here. You can actually do it from here. Perfect. So we're not exactly all the way down, but we're more or less aligning with this candle right over here, the lowest of this. And that's when you know when you can enter into puts as well, because it's going to be forming all the way down. And if you enter middle of this candle, let's say, boom, all the way down, you catch it to the lowest, you can make us a lot of money. So that's what I wanted to share your attention. But there's another hidden thing in this chart. Let's get rid of everything over here and let's explain it to you guys. Reset view. You realize this is just not two double taps. It's actually one double tap. And let me explain it. If you make a line across, trend line from here all the way, oops, sorry, let's get rid of that. Let's start again. If you make a trend line all the way across from here, all the way across the whole chart like this. Perfect. Let's align it. Okay, now what do you see over here? You see one double tap instead of two double taps now. Forget about the loops over here, the small ups and downs, okay? What I mean to say is this is our trend line where here you have showing you can go up and down versus here it's telling you, oh wait, it's below the trend line, only buy puts, only buy puts. So if you bought puts, let's say right over here, and although it went back up, but if you still held until here, you could have seen a nice, decent 100% gain, if not more, right? Um, so that's like another thing I wanted to capture your attention. You have to focus on the charts. Just focus, focus, focus. Once you get the full picture, you can actually expand and grow. This is a crazy, crazy charts. I want to show you something else, guys. Also, in the beginning of the market session, where you could have bought calls, it would be a bit riskier because like there's no really trend. But if you make a trend line going all the way across above, and I'll explain what I just did, like this. Okay, so you see it's matching perfectly over here, almost over here, and over here is matching perfectly. We went all the way across. As long as we're trading above the trend line, you can still buy calls. Once we go below the trend line, you have to buy puts. So you can actually split this chart in two ways. Option one, this one, or option two, the second way that I showed you before. You're making a trend line from this point. Let's make it again to show you guys. From here all the way across like this, that's when you can see when to enter or exit into calls or puts. So if you purchased calls in the morning, you could have cashed in. If you would purchased puts in more towards the afternoon, you could have cashed in as well. And now we're going for this. Now I'm hoping that we're going to crack this level floor right over here. You see, I made this trend line over here and a trend line over here. The cross line. Why did I do that? That's very simple. That's because we reached the high. This is the high of the day. And this is the lowest point where the trend line started. It's not the lowest of the day, but it's where the trend line started. If we crack this line over here, we'll be seeing, hopefully, the lowest point of the day over here. Let's show you guys. That's how it just works. It all works for the fundamentals and everything. Perfect. See, if we crack this, then we go all the way, hopefully, down till here. Now it's about 135 during market session. I already made my money, so I'm not trading. Rule number one: if you win, you leave, you exit. You win, you leave. If you guys don't believe me, I can show you guys my options. I purchased. It's their ITM actually now. Purchased 6580, 6575, 6570. I was in and out of these plays. I'm up with about 15% today, and I'm very happy. I'm not looking for 100% gain. You're looking for small gains, you grow. You look for small and you grow. That's how it works. Small, grow. You can take literally legit a $2,000 account all the way up to $1 million. There's people that have done it. You can do it as well. I'm telling you, it's very, very easy if you have a strategy and you're set up. It's going to take a while. I'm not saying it's going to take you a good 6 months to a year to learn the market, but once you learn the trends in the market and how it works, I promise you it's the best business. It's the only business that you can literally flip $1 million into $100 million in 1 year. I'm not saying you're going to do it, but I'm telling you now, it's like one of the industries. Now, another trend that I want to show you is you could go from the top of the day all the way down. See, let's go all the way over here. I actually showed you this before, but I'm extending it. The reason why is because look, it's still telling us to buy puts. So if you, even though you still have that loop going up, we're still going to make newer lows. We're going to make a newer low, newer low, newer low, newer low. That's the only way to do it. And same thing over here. If you would have made it from here all the way down here, let's just repeat it. See, like you're making like a thing that looks like a V. So making it from the lowest right over here. Perfect. That's when you know when to purchase calls and puts. Calls over here when it's above the trend line, puts when it's below the trend line. And I think this is a beautiful lesson for everybody to learn here. Beautiful play, beautiful trade today. Absolutely insane. Please like, share, follow, subscribe for more because I want to really grow this YouTube channel. I'm here to teach lessons for free and not charge money, unlike the other people that talk baloney and they have discords. You have to pay $10 in order to join. No, everything's 100% free, and let's just grow together.